Welcome everyone, SirGuano MoldyCheese here, welcoming you to a new segment I will be calling Storytime with SirGuano. So I wrote a silly little short story and presented it on my second channel in a serialized format, but I decided I will work those shorts into one long video so that you can enjoy the story here. So give me 8 minutes of your time and enjoy the story. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 1, The Discovery. On Tuesday, at exactly 3:17 p.m., Gerald Sneebly discovered he could turn invisible. This happened while he was arguing with a vending machine. One moment he was shouting, "You owe me a granola bar," and the next, his reflection vanished. The vending machine did not apologize. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 2, Testing the Boundaries. Gerald ran to the bathroom mirror. "Hello?" he asked. "The sink?" No Gerald. He waved his hands. Nothing. He sneezed and popped back into existence mid-achoo. A janitor fainted. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 3, The Rule. After several experiments involving a stapler and mild panic, Gerald identified the rule. He only turned invisible when mildly inconvenienced. Not furious, not calm. Mildly inconvenienced. This was the worst possible activation condition. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 4, The Bus Incident. On Wednesday, the bus arrived early. Mild inconvenience. Poof! Gerald vanished while tapping his transit card. The driver squinted. Either that was a ghost or I need a vacation. Gerald reappeared 3 stops later when someone said, "Have a nice day." The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 5, The Meeting. At work, his boss said, "Let's circle back." Mild inconvenience. Poof! His chair spun slowly in his absence. "Gerald?" asked his boss. A stapler fell over in protest. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 6, The Scientific Method. Gerald made a chart. The triggers included slightly over-toasted bagels, slow Wi-Fi, and socks that rotated inside his shoes. He did not control the power. The socks did. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 7, The Cat Problem. His cat, Muffin, discovered the pattern. Muffin gently pushed a glass off the table. Crash. Gerald, mildly inconvenienced. Poof. Muffin stared at the empty space. "Excellent," her eyes seemed to say. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 8, Hero Aspirations. Gerald tried crime fighting. He waited for danger. But villains are not mildly inconvenient. They are extremely inconvenient. Therefore, completely visible. He tripped over a recycling bin and disappeared. The mugger screamed and fled. Accidental success. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 9, The Date. On a first date, his companion said, "I love astrology." Gerald felt mildly inconvenienced. Poof! The breadsticks floated midair. She blinked. "Okay, what's your rising sign?" He reappeared when the waiter refilled his water. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 10, The Support Group. He attended People with Odd Abilities Anonymous. One man attracted pigeons. One woman could accurately predict yesterday. Gerald shared his struggle. He vanished when the coffee was lukewarm. Applause erupted. The Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 11, The Breakthrough. He tried meditation, inner peace, calm. A delivery truck double parked outside. Mild inconvenience trembled at the edge of his soul. He breathed through it. He remained visible. Power controlled? The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 12, The Ultimate Test. The vending machine ate his dollar again. Silence. He inhaled. Exhaled. He whispered, "You win." No invisibility. The vending machine hummed, slightly threatened. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 13, The Fame. A viral video surfaced, disappearing office guy. Now people mildly inconvenienced him on purpose. "Gerald, your email bounced." Poof. He began charging appearance fees. Irony noted. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 14, The Upgrade. Something shifted. Now, instead of disappearing, everyone else did. Just briefly. When mildly inconvenienced, the world blinked out for 2 seconds at the DMV. He felt powerful and slightly concerned. The Extremely Inconvenient Superpower, Chapter 15, Acceptance. Gerald learned something important. Life is mostly mild inconvenience, and that's okay. Now, when the Wi-Fi buffers, he smiles. Sometimes he flickers, but he stays. Mostly. The vending machine, however, remains his sworn enemy. Hope you enjoyed the story. I warned you that it was a silly story, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If I can bring just a little bit of joy into your life, then it was all worth it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you think I should do more stories like this. And maybe create a picture book of this story and publish it for everyone to enjoy. But until next time, peace.